Welcome to African Political Arena. Now, the ruling party in Zimbabwe, that is ZANU Patriotic Front, has passed a resolution. They've passed a resolution to extend the term for the current president, that is Emmerson Mnangagwa, for 2 more years in office. He has said that he has some things he has not done, so he wants to fix some of the issues he is feeling that he has not done. Now, and this is a problem I have with Africa, honestly. We have leaders who get into power not to ensure that the issues people are raising will be sorted. No, but to ensure that they remain in power forever. Now, if you recall, the current president, that is Emmerson Mnangagwa, came into office after Robert Mugabe, who had actually stayed in power for such a long time. He was actually toppled, that is in 2017, through a coup. And that is how in 2018, President Mnangagwa was actually elected for the first time. In 2023, he was again re-elected for his second term, because for Zimbabwe, just like many African nations, apart from Nigeria, which goes for four years term, you go twice, that is 4 years each. For most of the countries in Africa, it is 5 years. You are elected 5 years. If people think of re-electing you, they give you another 5 years. Now, for Mnangagwa, his second term is expiring in 2028. But right now, he's busy thinking of how to extend his term to 2030. And his party has passed that resolution. And I don't know what will happen, because I think according to their constitution, it must be amended. I don't know what will happen, whether people will have to be asked, or if that now happens, if there's anybody who can actually challenge. President Mnangagwa was actually served in the previous regime as the vice president, that is between 2014 to 2017, under the former president, that is Robert Mugabe. He served as his vice president. He also served in various portfolios in cabinet. So he is actually a beneficiary of the previous regime, which was not doing so well and which remained in power for such a long time. Now, President Mnangagwa is actually 83 years old. 83 years old. That is what is happening in Africa. And that is why these people, they do not want to leave this power. They want to, they are greed for power and money just to remain there. And the reason why I speak as an African is because my dear brothers and sisters from Africa, if we don't speak, it will escalate. If these things go through in Zimbabwe, then expect probably the neighbor, which is South Africa, under President Ramaphosa, probably to also copy the same. And the rest of then goes to East Africa, then the whole Africa, they will be copying. This is something we should not sit pretty and watch and let it go. Look at what happened in Uganda. The term limit was actually abolished. It was removed. President Museveni led his MPs into removing the term limit. And that is why he's been in office for all that time. My question is, what is this he is now saying he will do? That I will do what I've not done. If President Mnangagwa, that is the president of Zimbabwe, has not done 1, 2, 3, in 10 years, what will he do in now another 2 years that he's now pushing for his term be extended? And at the same time, I'm telling you, if the good people of Zimbabwe allows him to succeed in this one, expect even him to continue remaining in office. It will be another Mugabe. He stayed in office until he was so old for even to do some of the things which the president is supposed to do. If you recall, Zimbabwe was actually the bread basket for Africa. If you speak about food, This nation was producing food. I don't know what happened, that all these things went down. If he was not able to do it in 10 years, what do you think he will do in 2 years? And after those 2 years, he'll also seek for extension. What is the problem with Africa? We are being led by people who are old. I have nothing against the old people, but I have an issue with the old people who are not doing much, who don't want to be in the president of a nation for the rest of the term, for the rest of his life, forgetting that there are so many people who can even do better. And I also keep asking myself, is this the Africa we want? Somebody who is 83, his time will be expiring, he'll be around 86. Now you add him another 2 years, he'll be 88. Almost the age of the president they removed, or who was toppled through a coup, Mugabe. Where are we headed as Africans, honestly? And these people, most of them are not able to tackle the issues people are raising, like the issue of unemployment, the issue of insecurity, inflation, and so many other things for the ordinary citizen, Zimbabwe and the rest of Africa, to be able to work. And the reason why this platform is about Africa, I keep saying, I may not be from Zimbabwe, but I'm an African, and I know so well that if Zimbabwe is not doing well, the southern part of Africa, then East Africa and the whole Africa, things will not be stable. And these presidents, if we don't speak, these leaders, they can easily copy each other. If this one goes through, like I said, and he's added more time, his term is actually extended, the president of South Africa is watching. The rest of the presidents in Africa, they're also watching to see whether people will actually react. And it's the high time. These people know you're given your 5 term. If we think about increasing for you another 2nd term, it is us to decide. After that, forget about it. Let others get into that seat and do what probably you didn't do. There's nothing we are negotiating here. Kindly let me know what you think about the president of Zimbabwe looking for ways and means to extend his term, citing that he has unfinished business to do for the people of Zimbabwe. What do you think? Let me know on the comment section. Drop me your comment. Thanks a lot, and kindly subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thanks a lot.